Why can't they get the blooming breeding right?
Does anyone know who won the Open?
Wasn't it that chap?
But no, every paper you pick up.
Who is he anyway? I've never heard of him.
Well, Humpty, no one's interested in show jumpers with breeding.
Be interested in yours, Billy, by the cat out of the canary.
Excuse me. Rupert, darling, David Brandon's just arrived, and apparently he still hasn't found a horse.
Silly of me, but I thought he brought me to this party.
It's probably saving you till last.
Who is that with him now?
Oh, that's our hostess, Grania Pringle. Known to most of us as Gravia Winkle. She and Rube... Well, Rube used to ride her horses. Why didn't you come and join us? Lavinia?
Champagne, please.
Helen?
Perrier, please.
Perrier, champagne.
Billy's great, isn't he? Unfortunately, my god-awful mother doesn't approve because Billy and Rupert are best buddies. She thinks that Rupert leads Billy astray, which I'm very happy to say he does, thank God.
Don't look now, but how are we doing?
Not very well, I'd say. She's just been introduced to that rather sexy young frog.
Guy de la Tour. Helen Macaulay.
It's very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
I'm not quite sure why I'm doing this. Why am I doing this, Ruby?
Because you owe me one, darling.
Do I? Whatever for?
For all the ones I've given you.
You must be slipping. You wouldn't normally resort to this rather basic sort of tactic.
Well, this one's the subject of a small anti-post wager puppet. You know me, I don't like to lose. Ever.
If you win, as a reward, could I have some of the action?
Oh, certainly. Anytime you're Penscombe way.
Goody.
If you'll excuse me for a minute.
I think that's fine.
Yes, I think you're right. Grania Pringle's trying to get into Rupert's knickers and he doesn't appear to mind. What does he think he's doing?
Well, with any luck, he's being too clever by half.
I think we have liftoff. Helen. Helen. Something the matter?
Nothing that going home isn't going to cure.
Well, any particular reason why you're so keen to rush off?
Why don't you try asking our hostess?
Grania Pringle.
The woman who has been practically undressing you.
Heavens. Grania Pringle is helping me sell a horse to a mutual chum. If you're interested, I can't help it if people want to talk business. Come on, come downstairs and dance.
I think I would really rather just go home.
All right? Well, I'm quite knackered too, as a matter of fact. It's been quite a couple of days. Get your coat. I'll drive you home. We'll break the journey at Penscombe on the way. I'll give you the official guided tour.
I think I'd better run Miss Macaulay home, Rupert. You've been drinking ever since you won. And I can't afford to have you losing your license.
There's no problem. Helen can drive. She doesn't drink.
I don't drive either, I'm afraid.
Would you like to get your coat, Miss Macaulay?
You really didn't have to do this, you know.
I never do anything I don't have to, Miss Macaulay.
Oh, I see. You thought I needed rescuing, did you?
No. I thought you needed educating.
What did you say your name was?
Melanie.
My first pony was called Melanie. She was in Chestnut, a terrific ride.
His mother was always too busy enjoying herself to look after him, so Nanny brought him up and apparently spoiled him dreadfully. Then, of course, his parents divorced, In fact, they both got remarried twice, his mother and his father, which goes a long way to explain why he treats you lot so badly. Women, that is. And don't let that little boy act fool you. He's out to pay you lot back in full for letting him down when he was a kid.
If you don't mind me saying, that all seems like pretty basic stuff to me.
Well, if you wanted one word to describe Rupert, I suppose basic would be it.
You know, a lot of the time all some of us need is someone to help bring out the best in us. Maybe if the problem is that simple, then that's all that Rupert needs.
Why is it that women always think they can reform the unreformable?
Wow.
Practice makes perfect, as they say. And, I'm a great one for practice.
So anytime you want to knock up, and you're looking for a partner, but just for the record, lover, my name's Melanie, not Helen.
Keep this hat. I want to keep it straight.
Of the British team being sent home in disgrace.
If they're suspended, which I bet they will be,
There's the lorry.
that'll leave 2 spaces in the British team.
Fox.
Hi.
We only won all 3 of our classes.
You didn't.
Murphy was brilliant.
Well done.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous. Mwah.
Well, who's this? Wait and see.
But that still doesn't explain why we haven't seen you jumping down south. It's not as though you live up north. You're perfectly placed here. In fact, you're much handier for some of the big southern circuits and those godforsaken places where you've been competing.
I've not had the horses.
We have now. We've got Murphy.
That big grey I just saw you jumping.
He's still a novice.
Yeah, but you're not, given the way you handled him and seeing what you got him to do. Of course, the horse could be flattering you, but I think that's pretty unlikely, seeing he's still a novice. No. No, I would say it was high time you took on the opposition. The real opposition.
If you'll excuse me, I've got to see to the horses.
Do I sense a problem?
I'm afraid so.
Wait, he can't think he's not good enough, surely.
It's nothing like that. It's something that happened a long time ago. Or rather, someone.
I'm glad you agreed to come tonight. Let's look at this as a new beginning.
I'm still not 100% certain whether, emotionally, whether I'm really up and running.
You know, there's only